Okay, focus topic 3 is pretty short, guys. On number 1, okay, here is what you're going to do. Okay, it says f of x equals negative x plus 4. And it wants you to evaluate it for x equals negative 1. That's what it wants us to evaluate. So anywhere you see an x, we're going to replace that x with negative 1. So you should write this down. You're going to erase that x. And in its place, you're going to put in negative 1. So here, I'm going to erase this x, and I'm going to put in negative 1. Now notice, you've got a negative out front here because that was part of the problem. It was negative x. And I'm putting in a negative 1. So you should have two negatives. Negative for the x, negative for the 1. In your calculator, you're going to put in this part that I'm highlighting here. So pause the video right now and put this in your calculator. Alright guys, welcome back. When you put this in your calculator, you should have gotten a value of 5. 5 should have been the value that you got when you typed it in your calculator, which is answer choice A. If you did not get 5, please stop the video at this time and ask for assistance. Okay? Number 2, which of the following represents the domain of the relation below? Is the relation a function? Okay? Let's look at the second part first. Is the relation a function? Whenever we have something graphed, there's a specific test we can use to tell whether something's a function, and it's called the vertical line test. All right, so let me show you what that looks like. Let's see if I can get a line here. Yeah, here's a line. Okay, let's just draw a straight vertical line, and I'm going to move this around. Now, a vertical line test says if we are moving a vertical line through our points, if it passes through more than one point at a time, it's not a function. Okay, so here we go. I'm moving it. I'm passing through 1 point, 1 point, 1 point, 1 point, 1 point, 1 point. I only ever pass through 1 point at a time. So yes, it is a function. So go ahead and cross out choices A and D. The only viable options are B and D. They say that yes, it is a function. So now we need to look at our domain. Our domain is the set of all x values. So if we're looking at our domain for our points here, let's just look at this first point right here, okay? This very, very first point furthest to the left. If I look at the x-axis, that x value is positive 1. Positive 1. Well, positive 1 is included in both my domains. It's included here, and it's included here. So that's not going to help us. Okay, so let's look at the next point. This is positive 2. Positive 2. That's included in both my domains as well. Here and here. Okay, so still not helping us very much. Okay, let's see. Positive 3 is our next one. Positive 3, because of the x value is 3. Well, we've got 3 here. We've got 3 here. So still we're not there yet. So let's look at the next point. For this point, I'm looking at my x value. And if I go straight down to the x-axis, that x value is 4. Well, I've got 4 in my domain for answer choice D. I don't have 4 in the domain for answer choice B anywhere. So answer choice B is out. It is absolutely out. Okay, this is out. So answer choice D has got to be the correct answer because it is a function and we're including the points 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 in our domain. Okay. Question 3. Find the domain and the range for the function below. Okay. It's a straight line. Okay. If we're looking at this arrow, that tells us our function is going to keep going and going and going to the left and down. So our domain and our range should both start with negative infinity. So automatically you can take out answer choices A, it has 0, B, it has 0, and D, it has 0. So automatically we know the answer choice is C. And just a further heads up, anytime you have a straight line, the domain and range are always from negative infinity to infinity, okay? If you've got further questions about domain and range, or you're not sure how to write this out, please ask for further help at this time.